Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Mr. Navarro.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Navarro.
Hello.
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court?
That's correct.
Okay. What's going on?
So basically, she didn't show up today, as you can see. I'm used to that. 2 kids. I'm actually making $95,000 a year. I've recently quit my job in hopes that maybe you might be able to help me relieve some of the stress of affording a higher child support bill.
Did you really just come in here and say that?
Well, I mean, I thought that would be, I thought that was what people do.
No, that is what people try to do, but I definitely don't do that.
Well, from my understanding, I thought that, that was something that I had the opportunity and the option of doing. I mean, obviously, if I'm not making a certain amount of money anymore, then I should be able to have a less of a, child support payment.
Okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Okay.
You quit your job.
Correct.
Making $95,000 a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you go out of town on trips with the kids?
Yeah, I do a lot of traveling, sometimes.
That wasn't my question. Do you do a lot of traveling with the kids?
No, it's mostly me and my girlfriend.
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
We go, well, it's, all over the world, let's just say that. We do all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff? Mm-hmm. Like what? Tell me some of the places that you
trips
guys
to
go.
Trips to, we go to, I've been to Africa the past year. Europe. I love Africa. Water, things of that nature. Beautiful Mother Nature, sightseeing and things of that.
Oh, that is wonderful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. So who pays for your girlfriend to go?
I do.
You pay for your girlfriend. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Mr. Navarro.
Yes.
You made $95,000 a year.
I did. I don't know anymore.
Buckle up, guys. This one's got layers. Mr. Ward opens the case with a story that's as unexpected as it is emotional. He explains how he became the father figure for Malaysia, a 7-year-old girl whose mother passed away suddenly from COVID. From an instant connection on their first date to bonding over schoolwork and Sesame Place visits, Mr. Ward paints a picture of an incredibly close father-daughter relationship. He tells the judge how he's done everything a father would, from homework to daycare, and describes how deeply invested he is in her life. This isn't just a legal case. It's personal, emotional, and charged with love.
You did. You quit intentionally, thinking that I would reduce your child support, but yet you've gone to Africa and Europe and you've taken your girlfriend and you paid for her to go as well?
Yes.
And you have not taken either of your children, that's correct?
No, that's true. I've taken them on one trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
So no. Although she is not here today because she was served, she should have been here today.
I understand. That doesn't help my case?
No, that does not help your case because you came in this courtroom and said that you made $90,000 a year and you intentionally quit with the hopes that you would come to court today and I would just give you what you're asking for. Yeah, that's not how this works.
It's not.
You're a guy. If you were not a guy, I would call you. I would tell you by Felicia.
Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Obviously you don't, because you are trying to make a mockery of this courtroom.
I meant no disrespect to you, and that was not my intention.
Oh no, you didn't disrespect me. You disrespected your children.
Okay, I can
you
see
are
what you're saying
wanting to get a reduction in child support so you can continue to take, what's your girlfriend name?
Melissa.
So you can take Melissa on rendezvous, right?
Yes. Yes.
No, yeah, that's not what's
it's not just that. It's there's other things that I would like to do. I would like to spend more time with my kids. If she were here, then I would be able to.
When were you going to spend more time with your kids? Because she doesn't have to be here for you to do that.
Well, yeah, but I have to have. There's not a good communication skill between the two of us.
There's obviously not a good communication between us because you're still going to pay that same amount of Actually, let's see. Do you work a second job at all?
No,
or
I do not.
Your income is still $95,000?
No, I've actually been very well blessed to be able to save my money.
All right, guys, now things are getting tense. Mr. Ward continues to argue his case, claiming that his deep involvement in Malaysia's life makes him just as much her father as her biological dad. He's the one who comforts her after her mother's death. He's the one who helps with school. And he's the one who knows all her quirks, like her love for broccoli and ketchup. But the tension is palpable as he throws shade at the biological father, calling him a cat for his minimal involvement. The courtroom catches fire as Mr. Ward expresses his frustration at the biological father's lack of effort, but the judge is quick to step in. Things are about to get more complicated.
$1,000 a year. I have your gross at $7,916.67. Net at $6,183.88 based on 2 kids.
That's correct.
Right, 2 children. So 20.63%. That makes your child support obligation $1,275.73. You need to have Melissa help you pay that amount since she wants to go out of town with you.
If I don't have income now, how am I supposed to continue?
Let's see. How much did it cost you to go to Africa for you and Melissa?
Do we really have to discuss this matter?
Yeah, we do. You came to me. Yes, you're going to discuss whatever I ask you.
Let's just say, I mean, tops probably around 15.
15 what?
15,000.
$15,000 to go to Africa.
For both of us, correct.
You didn't come in this court and give me a ticket to go to Africa? So absolutely not, sir. Is there anything else further that you need?
Hold on, because here comes the biological dad's response, and it's far from passive. He shoots back with claims that he's actively involved in his daughter's life. He picks her up every time he has a break from work and spends quality time with her. But the heat rises when he defends his parenting style, calling Mr. Ward's involvement too invasive. He's quick to dismiss the notion that Mr. Ward is her real father, even though his role is far from negligible. As the 2 men clash, the courtroom's energy shifts. This isn't just about custody anymore. It's a battle of who gets to claim fatherhood, and emotions are running high.
Because I have no more time to waste.
Well, at this point, no. I mean, obviously, there's nothing that I can say that's gonna, make the situation better for me.
Obviously not.
No.
Not at all. Nothing further. You're dismissed.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I just wanted to go over what you all just witnessed in that particular episode. I'm ordered to pay child support. I no longer work at my previous job where I made as much money. I make less now. I want a reduction in child support. Can I get that? In this case, absolutely not. I know you all watched the previous episode where the dad was able to get a reduction and mom didn't show up by default. Well, let me tell you the difference in both of those scenarios. In the first case that you saw, dad was able to get a reduction because he actually put on evidence and presented evidence to the court to show where he did not make as much money as he did previously. On this particular episode, his only evidence was so he could go travel more and spend time with his girlfriend and do things of that nature. When you're coming to court, folks, you have to bring in evidence to support your case. Otherwise, your relief is going to be denied, and that's exactly what happened here, and he's still court ordered to pay child support at the same amount. Do you know of anyone who's experienced a similar situation? Be sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure you comment below. You never know, their story may end up as a scenario on our show. After all,
the tension here is palpable. The judge lets both sides speak, acknowledging the emotional weight of the case. You can feel the hardship behind Mr. Ward's words as he recalls comforting Malaysia after her mother passed away. He accuses the biological father of being too focused on work to truly care. But the biological dad holds firm, reminding the court that he's actively engaged in paying for his daughter's activities like piano lessons and karate. The reality check comes when the judge intervenes, making it clear that emotions aside, the law has its own rules about custody, and those rules are about to be applied. Things are about to get a lot more legal than personal.